everybody. I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title.
Fungus makeout.
No, never again. Please, I don't want to see any more of that, bro.
Guys, we're back with The Last of Us, episode 3. Last on, we met the clickers.
Yeah.
And we lost
Tess.
Rest in peace.
Which is also unfortunate because we also lost the game voice actor of Tess, like, yesterday.
And
She died of cancer.
Yeah, from cancer.
oh, well.
I saw all the, like...
Rest in peace.
All the actors from the game and also the show are, like, saying rest in peace and stuff.
Well, on a brighter note.
My fault, I didn't mean to derail it.
I don't know what to say after that. Guys, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. We'd appreciate the support. You can stay around with us on the Last of Us journey. And you might see a reaction to the video game itself at some point in the future.
Yay!
Let us know if you would want to see something like that. And we will see what we can do. For the time being, we're going to punch it. Love ya.
Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Damn.
Yeah, didn't like the way you threw that sandwich at me, fool.
Why'd you get that scar on your head? What? Is it something lame? Like you fell down the stairs or something?
I didn't fall down any stairs.
Okay, so what then?
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool.
No, I missed too. It happens more often than you think.
Because you suck at shooting or like in general?
Jeez.
You know, seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should
No.
You're not getting a gun. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just keep throwing sandwiches back.
Sandwich ammo.
Oh shit. I don't know why that scared me.
You're jumping.
Will's afraid of the girl unknown.
That is true.
Also known as this hatch in this gas station.
Yeah.
Don't ever take away your eyes from the dark hole
Yeah.
next to your face.
Literally.
Unless you want to get bit a third time. Which you probably will.
She thinks she's like invincible, so she can just
I
play.
mean, she
games.
nearly is.
As long as she can fight fully grown zombies, then she's good.
Oh, she did say she was put in a Fedra military school. So she may know a few things like an ROTC kid.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, she probably would be able to somewhat use a gun at this point.
Nice. Tampons.
Equipment get very good.
Are you fucking serious?
They're like, those are my tampons, you bitch.
I was stashing those for a rainy day.
Oh, yuck, dude.
Ew.
Get crushed.
It's stuck.
So
Ew.
naturally you get closer to the big spooky monster.
Wonder how far those fungi stretches out of the mouth.
Oh.
It's like spits out and like attaches to her skin.
So it's clickered. It's halfway clickered.
Is it sentient still? I'd like to know.
Ask it a few questions.
Interrogate it.
What is your favorite color? Sorry, bad question. No, I don't want to see
Ew. No. Oh, this is psycho
Stop.
behavior.
I don't want to.
Stop!
Poo poo.
This is foul.
It's also not even like the fact that she's fine for now. It's like, how do you know there's not more strains of fungus that might be able to actually infect you? Like, I don't know. Things evolve. Just playing with fire.
What are you doing?
There's not much ammo out there for this thing. Makes it mostly useless.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it there.
You should at least use it as like a deterrent. You know what I mean? Like if other humans roll up on you, and they see you carrying an AR, they're probably gonna be less likely to engage.
Holy shit.
The
You
whoa.
A few times, sure.
So what?
Get shoved into a middle seat, pay $12 for a sandwich.
Dude, you got to go up in the sky.
Dude.
Yeah, well, so did they.
Yeah, look where it got them.
Bone trench.
Damn. Figured it'd be some type of mass grave or something.
Yeah.
Told you were going to a QZ and you were. If there was room.
Damn.
If there wasn't.
Wow.
They gunned you down. Too many mouths to feed.
I killed him. Why not just leave him be?
Dead people can't be infected.
It's true. Oh, come on. I don't want to watch it.
Had to be a baby, bro.
I don't have to watch it. I already understood the point.
Oh, this is someone that was definitely a doomsday prepper.
Jesus! Look at the corner of the room.
What was that?
All guns.
Weapons.
So
Every
many
arsenal when you hit the 100% mark.
He's like the Punisher. He's a damn armory in his house.
Not today, you New World Order jackboot fucks.
Damn.
Again.
New favorite character.
Yeah. New character.
New
unlocked.
personality unlocked. Look
Okay.
at that, bro.
Wow.
He is Frank Castle, bro. That is crazy.
He's got a gas mask on. Ooh, this
Damn.
place is a vibe. Okay.
Well, it's good to know he was always crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't have stuck around if you saw them all get in the car and leave.
I love this guy.
That's a nice house, too.
The neighborhood is so
It's a
pretty.
really nice house.
That
Is that how you meant the guy from Parks and
Ron
Rec?
Swanson, baby.
What?
Oh, he's hyped. Yeah! Robbing his neighbors.
Might as well. Be the first one to do it.
Fill up on gas.
Unleaded.
Very wise.
Unleaded. The Home Depot. Breaking
Dude, this
that
guy's
egg.
probably lit in 20 years. He's probably gotten all supplies he needs.
Bro's maxed out all of his survival stats and gotten every food item he's ever needed. Yeah!
Oh, looks so good, dude.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Me too.
That looks good.
First time he's observing one.
Maybe.
Ew, dude. Wow.
Oh. Oh. Genius.
It doesn't get old.
So he's seen it before.
Damn.
Doesn't get old.
He's gated off his whole community. His whole neighborhood is gated off.
Was he moving? 4 years later.
Damn. Wait, did he actually set up a whole fence
He
community?
did. He did.
For himself, seemingly.
Oh, landmine. What?
Are you armed?
I'm just trying to get to Boston.
Alone?
Yeah, I'm alone.
From where?
Baltimore QZ. It's gone.
Yikes. It's gone.
Of course it's gone. Probably the first one to go.
Literally. Baltimore would have been out first.
There were 0 infected, but everyone died somehow.
We all killed each other.
They got in a fight over some shoes.
I don't blame him.
Even still, he's skeptical. He's like, maybe it's
Boston
not.
is that way.
First, my name's Frank.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you, then every bum you talk to about it is gonna show up here looking for a free lunch. And this is not an Arby's.
Arby's didn't have free lunch. It was a restaurant. You already know I'm bad at lying.
What does he want?
Everybody say it with me. That ass. That ass.
Food,
Oh, so they let him in.
steak dinner.
Probably taking like an hour-long shower. I feel like he's doing something.
Can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Yeah.
Thank you. This is amazing.
Bro, get the gun. Get the blicky. I don't trust this fella. See, like, what's gonna stop this guy from being like, I want this place for myself and kill him? You know what I mean? Like, it's horrible, but you can't trust people in these type of times.
It's also like getting I mean, this is like heaven.
Yeah. Why is he looking at him like that?
And like, what does he bring to the table if he was to stay?
Why is he entering bear mode right now?
He didn't like him standing.
Don't say that.
It's like all over the food, like.
Stop. Look at him. Food! Wow!
A steak dinner on a plate?
Gosh, I can't even imagine. It's exciting to me, and I'm not in the apocalypse.
I'm just really
I'm just the hungry guy, man. Imagine for him.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's got some Chardonnay and everything. Damn.
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
Is this flirting?
Did we just become best friends?
Just blows his leg off.
That's how Sandy eats.
Yes, this is so
Food
good.
is amazing.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
even. Is he like
You're welcome.
give last meal type of deal?
I don't know.
Last meal death row. You entered my place. I'll give you the greatest last day of your life, but you can't
Yeah, you'll never
make it out of this.
So I guess I'll be going then.
No. Oh, dude, I don't like this.
I don't
know if I like this
It
anymore.
makes me feel uneasy.
But first,
Let me take a selfie.
This is so unhinged.
I can't tell because he's also kind of weirdy in general. Like, he might not be a people person, you know? It's been 4 years.
Man, you really suck at this.
Oh, he's about to shoot him.
He's like, shoot him in the face. You fucked up my mother's favorite song.
No. Wait. Not this one.
well, I'm not a professional.
Well, neither am I.
Well, let's just see. My kind sir.
He better cook on this song for real, bro.
Love will abide. Take things.
Why is this funny? This is a moment, guys.
Sam's breaking.
Sounds like good advice for a long, long time.
That was good. I like that.
My man.
That was good, Ron.
He's like, can I stay here forever, please?
Play it again.
So, who's the girl? Girl you're singing about?
There is no girl.
I know.
I knew
Plot
it.
twist.
I knew they were flirting.
Plot twist.
Why does it seem like the most awkward kiss ever, though? They're just like pressed up on each other's faces. Is he about to kill him? It just feels like it's coming.
You're really rolling with the he's going to murder him thing. He looks so scared, bro. Bill.
I've been looking for a hairy man for so long, just like me.
He's a bear. I gotta kill him.
Just like me.
Go take a shower, Bill.
Oh.
Why does this Riz feel threatening?
Because they're the most awkward human beings
They're
I've
so-
ever witnessed in
they're-
the first 20 minutes of an episode.
He said, "Go take a shower," and Bill was like, "Okay."
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
Oh.
Yes, Daddy.
Look, now he's gonna practice the song. What? Why is she sitting there like that?
Why does this look like a teenage boy's room? With like the sports flags on the wall.
Maybe he really likes sports.
Why are you laughing at this? Stop. Butt cheeks. Stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
They're trying to be intimate.
I know. There's just so much hair on screen.
He is very hairy.
The beards are so large.
Ew. I hate when someone plays with my chest hair. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Then why grow it?
With a girl a long time ago.
So, I'm gonna start with the simple things.
Okay.
So, if I do this, I'm gonna stay for a few more days.
What? I knew that was coming. The more he fucks, the more he stays. You guys. Come
Sorry, I have a 5-year-old's mind. Like, it could have been like Hemsworth and like Chris Evans, but why these guys? It's this guy from Parks and Rec.
Ron Swanson.
Fuck you!
Oh no!
Hey!
It went
Would you
bad.
stop? Do I ask for things? Ever? Our home isn't just our house, it's everything around us!
Give me a fucking break.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now.
Yeah, now. Okay, I'm glad it worked out between the two of them.
Yeah, they're funny. It's only been 7 years, right?
We
Yeah.
don't have friends, Frank. We will never have friends.
I
Because
need
there
to know
are no friends to be
How
had.
Joel met these
I've actually been
guys.
talking to a nice woman on the radio.
You what?
Well, this really is just.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well here we are. Oh my gosh, it's them!
Yep.
It's Tess and
He
Joel!
said he made friends through the radio.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be Joel.
Same
Yeah.
way.
Oh, you're a paranoid
See, like it could have been Pedro Pascal with that scene earlier in this guy. Why Ron?
I don't know.
Well, can I just say?
Maybe just ain't my
sign,
type.
Which I get, by the way.
Maybe. That's
How
true.
nice this is to
It's
have
probably
sunrise
just not
on
your
you.
type.
It's such a
You ain't a pretty boy.
beautiful place. It's been so long. I mean, I want to thank you, even if we don't end up working together. I really needed this.
We are
Aw.
working together.
Man, rest in peace, Tess. Come on, man.
Tess is so pretty without the really messed up eye.
Let's go inside. Tess, I want to show you something.
Actually, I have been waiting to see it.
He's like, no, wait, don't leave me.
No, don't take my
Don't leave me with the schizophrenic guy. Freaks me out. Okay.
We can't help each other and get that gun out of my face.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't need you or your friend complicating our lives.
That fence has got a year on it, tops. I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life.
Wow. Yeah.
Gotta make deals with this kind of man.
Lives.
Joel's lucky he knows a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's good being an engineer in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it's not
Sooner or later, there'll be raiders. They'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
Damn, I hope that's not a
Foreshadowing.
foreshadowing of
We'll
his
be
future.
fine.
We'll see, buddy. Hoping the best for you, but we'll see at the 20-year mark. Oh gosh. They're
13
gonna do
years.
like a little skip, yeah, just a couple years ahead to something tragic happening. Oh gosh, we can see the full
years.
cycle, yeah.
So there's still 10 more years until current time. Damn,
Whoa.
big gate.
That's smart. That's what
Getting
they did.
shaken
That's what they
up.
did in Walking Dead.
I got something to show you.
Huh?
Not that.
Oh. You're just like me for real, bro. Cardio's too hard.
Oh.
Strawberry?
Traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
No. This is sweet, and it's gonna end horribly. I already know.
That's my concern.
Strawberry.
My mind can never focus on the now and the happy. I'm always like, okay, how's my
happiness gonna get
happiness
turned
gonna
sour?
be quenched? Or yeah, soured.
Quelled.
Sorry, quelled.
Quenched would mean you were too happy.
He's too happy.
You were filled. When it's quelled, it's been
Strawberry
destroyed.
moment. I'm quenched. Death quelled.
Oh, that little giggle's so funny, bro.
I mean, it's the first time he's probably had strawberries in 10 years. 10 plus years.
It
The
just
dude's
reminds.
been eating great food. Better than most people in this
it's
world.
been 13 years or whatever since the beginning or whatever.
Maybe he's just had too much cow.
10. It's been 10 years.
He went from steak to eating rabbit with veggies.
They're both what, like 50?
Probably.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Oh.
Then you got something to lose. That's how it works, unfortunately.
Is this about to be the worst night ever?
Yeah, this is gonna be the Raider night.
Yep. Hey, what's up, guys?
Word for word.
Oh,
good thrower. Wake up, Billy boy.
God, they're outside. Oh my god.
The traps got super elaborate. They became big bombs.
Is he already out there?
Bill probably is already aware.
They're already out there,
Oh,
or he's
shit.
getting guns from the basement.
Oh my god.
He might be the one shooting.
Bro.
They got a church in their town, so he's probably up in the church tower sniping or something.
Does he know how to use a gun?
Well,
You learn fast.
marrying another dude, for sure.
You learn fast.
You learn fast, even if you didn't know.
When you're married to the bear, we're all bear.
The Mad Bear of Massachusetts. Look at him. He is a badass, bro. Look at him.
Oh! How is he out in the open?
Get down, you fucking idiot.
Why is he out
Oh,
in
there
the
goes
open?
his
I mean,
leg.
what kind of doomsday prepper would stand out in the open like this?
One with no actual fighting experience.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Run.
Hold on to me.
What are we doing, y'all?
Jesus, bro.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad.
Put your hand there for me. Hold your hand there. No. Call Joel.
I don't like it.
He'll take care of you.
Oh, he's dead.
Really?
Nah, they ain't just do my boy like that, bro. Come on.
Or did he just pass out from the pain?
No, he looked. That was a dead
Another
look
time
on
jump.
his face.
Val.
Okay, he's alive. Or he's talking to himself. Alright, he's alive.
Hey. Was he in a wheelchair? Damn.
10 years later. Okay. Oh, wow.
What happened to you?
Old age.
Okay.
They hit their 60s in the apocalypse. Oh, and he's on that soup diet. Look at that all liquid
He's got
diet.
Sippy cups.
Oh man, he aged far worse than his lover.
Big roundy.
I wonder how often Joel comes to this area. It didn't seem like it was too far away. It said 10 miles out from Boston.
Yeah.
So they haven't really gone that far. I mean, on foot, very far, but...
I really hope that when Joel shows up, they're both still alive.
Or they both die in their sleep peacefully.
No, that would be sad. He got himself out of bed.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted. God damn it. Keep it blue. I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
Oh.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI salesman? There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart.
Oh, cancer.
I've made up my mind. Bill,
That's so horrible.
just give me one more good day. And we'll get married.
Yeah, we got married all this time.
And you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up,
No.
put them in my wine, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
It's like so beautiful, but so messed up at the same time. Why would you make them do that? Oh. Ugly crying makes me sad.
Do you love me? Yes. Then love me the way I want you to.
Oh, this is like just like the first time. Damn it.
Yeah, the first
Oh.
meal. The first meal.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I don't think he's done it yet.
No. I just got scared that they'll both take it.
I mean, maybe he will.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Gosh. Oh. I wonder how fast it's gonna happen. When you take that much? I can't imagine what the hell that's like.
Did he do it too?
Why are there already pills in the bottle?
Oh my god.
Enough to kill a horse.
Oh.
This isn't the tragic suicide at the end of the play. I'm old. I'm satisfied.
Mm.
And you were my purpose.
Go out on your own terms, I suppose. Man had full control over his life for the most part. Even his death.
I do not support this.
Too late.
Too late.
I should be furious. But from an objective point of view,
It's pretty awesome.
it's incredibly romantic.
It is. God, I hate it.
Take me to bed.
Oh, dang it. Why?
How do we know we can make it to the bed?
Yeah, and enough to kill a horse is...
That's a pretty
Eventually
intense
his legs
dosage,
might just
dude.
give it up and you just fall over.
There's several 100 pounds less than a horse. Oh, so then what's the point of this episode? I thought somebody was gonna be hanging out Joel.
Not gonna lie, bro, I thought so too.
I don't know. I was gonna say unless they're playing us and he's just trying to make his husband feel comfortable that they're dying together, but in reality he's not gonna die with him. I just feel like that totally kills the romantic part of it.
This whole episode just took a whole turn that I didn't expect.
Is that it?
I swear to God, if that's it, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Alright.
That's probably gonna be
I'm
Joel.
gonna fucking punch something if it's ended there.
It's probably gonna be Joel walking in.
Hey, what's up? We found Lincoln, or whatever his town was called.
To whomever, but probably Joel. I figured I'd fall into whomever. You wanna...
Damn.
He doesn't want to attach.
You do it.
I'm guessing you found this, Joel. Because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. Anyway, I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost.
Almost.
And I respect you. So I'm gonna tell you something because you're probably the only person who will understand. I used to hate the world and I was happy when everyone died.
Damn.
But I was wrong. Because there was one person worth saving. That's what I did. I saved him. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do.
Protect others.
I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep...
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah, he really hasn't even had a moment to process.
There you go.
So he can make one himself.
So clever. Oh, this will make Wyoming a whole lot
Show me your
easier.
arm. If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow.
Oh gosh.
Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves.
Okay.
Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition. They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you.
Yep.
Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Yes.
Repeat it.
No Tess, arm.
Why,
We're
you
clear.
say goes.
Yes.
Why was the music on?
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
Grab some cans from
So
over
they've
there.
been talking all the way back in Boston.
Nothing dented or swollen.
That was
Gotcha.
the code.
Something bad had
Billboard-
happened.
The Billboard Top 100. That's why he was
There's a wall
upset.
of them. Well, don't you look pretty?
Shut up.
Nice.
Nice.
Stay, child.
It's your first time in the car?
It's like a spaceship.
Yeah, I
No,
was
it's
just
like a
gonna
piece of
say.
shit Chevy S10, but it'll get us there.
Piece of
I
shit.
think. Seatbelt.
You gotta help her, bro. She'll know.
Seatbelt.
I'm miserable. I'm in misery right now. Just somehow took a situation that was bad before and made it fucking horrible. The tragedy has been magnified by 1,000.
I need to know so badly the lore of The Last of Us from the game version of this.
The game version doesn't
Well,
even
tell Will,
begin.
no, Will knows,
It
but-
doesn't even begin. I mean, Will's technically seen it, but it was like 10 years ago because he said he watched whoever play it on like YouTube. So I doubt he'll remember. I've played it in the past 2 or 3 years, so I remember very vividly.
Also, audiences, shotgun shell, coffee, MRE. I feel like people just see this brown bag. And
They just assume that's what you eat every day.
No, they just have no idea what the hell it is.
Like, is that someone's like?
What are these props?
Is that someone's ostomy bag and a shotgun?
I don't
shell?
have any apocalypse stuff. I have a head scratcher for when the world ends.
Where's my prop?
Oh, dude. I need one of those.
My prop is.
Don't put Dobby out.
This character.
These people are
from-
gonna hate my hero.
From anime.
Nice. What were you saying?
I was asking him. I wanted to know, like, I really do want to know, like, what, how this was like in the game version, because from what it sounds like,
We'll spoil it if we're doing a
what's his
playthrough
name?
one day.
That's true. I kind of want to
Do
just
you
cover
want
my
to be
ears.
spoiled?
Now.
I mean, I can spoil it or wait for the playthrough. I could just tell you that it's leagues different, million percent, not even close. Holy
Well,
shit! What the fuck? This episode was great.
Well, clearly
Different.
the guy doesn't die in the game. Or at least not in that
Not
sequence.
before Joel and Ellie meet.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
unclear.
Sorry.
I'll say it's unclear
Okay.
if he dies after the events of game.
Well,
but
hold on.
we don't see it.
Well, I'm just saying before they even meet in the game. Like I feel like I don't see, like, this is an example of a character that I don't remember from me watching someone play through the game. Like, I don't remember.
Then that answers my statement. I'm like, Will might remember.
Okay, well, I'll just say, I really don't know anything about the world, so he could very likely be dead in video games.
Yeah.
And then this conversation piece doesn't matter at all. I was just saying, it does take out the romantic element, but perhaps he didn't end up dying, but, like, he emotionally died. So that's the thing. If it is a beloved character, or like a character that the fans are familiar with, maybe they didn't want to kill him off just yet, but they wanted to leave it open-ended to make them upset. I don't know. Once again, I'm the least educated on this subject. So.
I mean, just the way they played it out, I doubt that. I mean, to me, Bill does not seem like the big plot twist that could be lying in the show that people don't know about. You know what I mean? I feel like him dying would just be what it was. You know what I mean? Just a piece of the story in this apocalyptic world of someone who survived. You know what I mean?
I guess where I'm coming from is, like, how much of this would have been in the game, because how much would they really expect the audience to want to sit back in what I would suppose is more of a cutscene than a video game section.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? Because this was really just spent time focusing on these characters that aren't Ellie and Joel. So where would the video game aspect come into this? I could imagine the game takes you with Ellie and Joel. You come up across this guy, and you learn about him and Joel's history, maybe through very brief flashbacks in a quick scene. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if he's actually dead here, then what was really the purpose ultimately for the Joel and Ellie story? Like, cool, we get to see a story of somebody in the apocalypse, but how does that, for the next 2 seasons of however long the show goes, how much weight does that carry? The main story.
I mean, at minimum, I think out of anything, it's a lot of that was really just for for it to come to the point of him saying, like, I know it was very minimal, but when he's like, use the guns to keep Tess safe.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do that. And he couldn't keep his daughter safe. You know what I mean? And he's probably going to struggle to keep Ellie safe, but that's like the last person he's there to protect. And even his whole thing of, like, you know, like, men like you and I, we were put in this world for one reason. It's to protect those people that can't protect themselves, or the people that need protecting, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's all fine and well. I just didn't know if you had to spend an hour and 20 minutes to explain that point, if that's what it comes down to. I mean, the story was impactful, the relationship was cool, and a unique one to see for the apocalypse, because a doomsday prepper we don't often get to spend time with, but also maybe I just wanted more Joel and Ellie, because we've barely met them. Haven't had enough time to really spend as just 2 people. So that's why I'm saying, with my 0 knowledge of the Last of Us video game, maybe he's not dead, and we're getting cheated. Because I think from a non-video game perspective, the 3rd episode would have been what I would want to have been the Ellie Joel episode solely, to, like, learn about them a lot more. Because I think the show needs to work on their relationship a bit more. I know it's so early in the phase, but we're working with a man whose first rule for the main character is don't talk about anything in regards to me. So it's like, oh, come on, man. I want to learn about him. I want to learn about Joel.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the rule will get broken no matter what. I mean, it's a TV show. Like, they're not just gonna walk arm in arm and be like, it's gonna be like pulling tooth and nail for it, but eventually it'll come. I don't know. I think maybe placement is weird just because we don't really have anything of the characters, Like there was definitely a moment too where I was watching. I was like, dang, I don't even feel like I'm watching The Last of Us.
That's what I meant.
Because
yeah.
it was just kind of like a cool apocalyptic world story about a couple that survived, a couple that met because of the apocalypse and they survived together.
Like this would have worked well for me. Like there's another show, I don't know the exact name. I think it's called Black Summer or something like that, and it's an apocalypse show that shows like really different perspectives. I might be getting the wrong name, but for the people who know, then you know. But it's a show talking about perspective, but from an apocalypse setting for like zombie outbreak and how people interact, and the isolated little stories that you can have that are really impactful. And I'd say like this could work there, but I guess because I wasn't expecting that for The Last of Us, I thought it would be more oriented on character. And I think like I said, the third episode is a very weird thing to do for like a brand new show. And I think I just feel ripped off if the third episode in, I get introduced to characters that immediately get killed off. That have no bigger story other than people that Joel came in contact with.
I mean, I think in fairness to the show, they've done every episode. We've had a flashback, every single one. We had a 1968 flashback in the first episode and a flashback to pre-apocalypse world. What happened? Then in the other second episode, we got a flashback to how it all started. Now we're getting a flashback in some I think ultimately we're gonna keep getting flashbacks to get a glimpse into Joel's life or Ellie's life too. Or Tommy whenever we eventually run into him. We're gonna keep getting flashbacks. So there's a chance, and I mean that guy's a pretty big act. I mean he's not big in a sense of he's Brad Pitt, but Nick Offerman's not I feel like bringing him in for one episode is kind of just weird, unless they just really liked him for the role, which he did a great job. Don't get me wrong, and the other guy too. I don't know the actor's name for the guy.
He looks so familiar. Frank I've definitely seen him in something else, but I can't pinpoint.
The actor does. I feel like I've seen him before.
He reminds me a lot of the dude who hangs out with the Mandalorian. Funny enough, I know it's not Oliphant.
The guy that's wearing Boba's
the Oliphant guy. His last name's Oliphant. Timothy Oliphant. Yeah,
I can't remember. Is it Timothy Oliphant? Something like that.
I think it's that.
Oh, in real life, yeah.
In real life. The dude who hangs out the Mando didn't go in.
But anyways, I just think that it would be kind of weird just to bring him on for one episode. If they do, then it's fine. But if not, I mean, I would imagine, it's at some point we're going to have to get, for the viewing experience, him starting to tell Ellie what happened in his life, and maybe we get a flashback of him doing a run here, or you know what I mean, encountering after the Raiders came, whatever. I mean, clearly they were in contact a lot, and seemingly they passed through enough that he knew the passcode, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, they've been friendly for 10, 15 years or whatever.
10 years at this
10
point.
years.
So that would be nicer, if it's a continuation. Maybe get more of the Tess stuff. That. I think that's what I would have preferred. Having a little bit more spotlight on Tess and how that impacts him.
Yeah.
It's just a preference. It's not really a criticism towards the episode. I think the episode was executed well. We jumped sequence though in terms of flashbacks. I was hoping for flashbacks it would be the next stage would be the bombing I talked about in episode 2. See the next part from where that incident occurred.
Instead of the world background, we got
Jakarta, the next phase, rather than just focus on a very isolated person in the grand scheme. Also, very fun character. Very I wouldn't say you get to see that super often in post-apocalypse.
A doomsday prepper.
The doomsday prepper, the one who was a nutball who ended up being right. The government's Nazis. George Bush did 9/11.
I love that he was like, they were Nazis. He's like, you think the governments are Nazis? They are Nazis.
They are.
They weren't back then.
They weren't back then. Okay.
That's so good.
Yeah, dude was super prepped. I just love that he was so prepped but not physically capable of dude stood out in the middle to get shot. Come on, man.
You can't run around his block. You can't jog around the block without dying.
No, that just blew my mind. He's so capable when it comes to setting up the most elaborate traps.
Yeah.
He's able to be self-sufficient, making crops, and keeping animals maintained. He's able to have a whole civilization to himself, but he can't protect himself.
Yeah, he built an electric fence. He built a car, or he laid out the stuff to build a car battery.
He might be the most capable, non-capable man I've ever come across in a TV show. That very irks me.
Yeah.
I wanted him to go farther.
Yeah.
His husband, Boothang, I wish they got married sooner. That was kind of crazy, but he was a fun addition. I like the actor.
Yeah, Frank was good. Frank and Bill, they were fun together. It was funny because initially I was like, this seems too good to be true, like them hitting it off. And I'm glad I picked up on the flirting in the beginning when they were like at the dinner.
How about that?
The first
meal.
Is this suspicion or flirting?
I was the worst flirt ever, though.
I can't tell if he was like at first, because that's the thing. I am so jaded because of TV shows and movies that I just like assume that, like, you know, like you were laughing at me and I was like, is he gonna kill him? Like, you know what I mean?
You're
just,
like, yeah, this is so cute. Where's the gun?
Like,
is he gonna shoot him in the face?
Well, I just felt like it was coming of like you know, a typical like, yeah, because in the beginning he said go, but you can't tell any of your homeless or like friends or whoever, you know, all your losers, you can't tell them about where I'm at because they're gonna come. And then when he ended up deciding to let him in and eat, in my mind I was thinking what Sam said, last meal. You know what I mean? Let him enjoy a bit of the nice life.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to really make it to Boston. Maybe he knows about how bad the QZ in Boston is, you know, so he just ends up kicking him to the curb. Or rather, letting him live a good day and killing him instead of sending him on his way just in case something bad was happening. So that's why I kept being like, what's going on? But then as they were like kind of flirting together, I was like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Well, like, I wouldn't have guessed. I mean, maybe on, like, guess number 20 that the weirdness had to do with them being a gay couple. I had no freaking clue.
The gay vibes hit for me when they talked about the wine. When he was like, no, I know I look like I'm not the type of man to drink this. And he goes, oh, you are. And I was like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a second. I'm sensing something right here.
No, I had no clue.
That's the same feeling, or the same case, really, that the game portrays in a lesser sense, like their relationship, because it's just alluded to in the game that they kind of hated each other. Like, yeah, the asshole Frank disappeared. Fucking dick. I hate it. Like, Bill's like, I fucking hate that dude. And then you go on and it like drops a little bit more lore.
That they like were good.
Yeah, because you actually hang out with Bill, with Ellie and Joel. That's like the main difference.
Yeah, I think it was just
Ellie doesn't get to meet Bill.
That was like no Riz to me. That was like introvert Riz. That was so awkward. And I feel like I have every right to not have guessed the gay relationship because. I mean, it's a apocalypse. I'm so mentally trained in dystopia to not trust a single person you come in contact with. Yeah. Especially a dude who strolls up to, like, the prime spot to be living in. I was thinking he was going to say, what can I do to help you? All right, I have people outside. And I'm just like...
no,
and you know, and, like, even when it comes to TV shows, I'll say TV shows tend to condense gay couples to specifically, like, pretty boys. And that's, like, the end of their, like, characteristics. Like, they never develop gay characters, personally, in my opinion, on television shows. So, I didn't guess it at all. So, it's props to the writers to, you know, giving some depth to people. Yeah. But, like, I wouldn't have assumed.
Yeah.
Not that gentleman, the big burly government conspiracy dude.
And I only knew from playing the game, so I was like, all right, where's the moment where they're gonna be like trying to be coupled? Like which one is gonna make the first move the whole time?
Yeah, and it was just off-putting. And this is also, mind you, this is like 2003. We're like dystopia post 2003, so I don't even think it was legal yet to marry someone of the same sex.
That was under Obama. It was 2012.
So I know that might not be a thing considered in the writing, but maybe it was.
Well,
so it's even more of a closeted thing at this time.
I think that's part of the reason why they didn't get married too initially.
That's why that's what I thought.
It wasn't even
like a consideration in their mind.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's the post-apocalypse. Like, at this point, who cares? Like, if you went for the kiss on, like, immediacy, like, the trust was there at day one, where's the wedding? Why are we waiting a decade at this point? That just blew my freaking mind. This is your world. Yeah. You can make it what you want in the apocalypse. So I guess it's just the mentality of, like, I can't start something new, or, like, I don't know. Like, that would have been interesting to explore, especially with 2 gay characters from 2003 Apocalypse. But perhaps they wanted to, put their chips in the other part of the ball court because there's only an hour to work with a story. But
which is understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is.
What's funny too is when we first got the flashback for them when they got to the grave and then we saw all the people that got carted up. I really thought that the flashback was going to follow their story.
Yeah, not went on to the mom and the baby with that clothing.
The same clothing that we saw in the
pilot. That's what I thought too. I was like, this was the Bill and Frank episode.
Yeah, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was cool too to see just how. I mean, I kind of am curious to see how Bill would have functioned on his own because he was on his own for 3 years, 4 years prior before Frank shows up.
He would have become a freaking weirdie.
Well, he was already weird, but it was just like, how do you? I don't know. I can't imagine surviving mentally on your own for 4 years.
I Am Legend.
Or 3 years.
Yeah, I'd end up like Will Smith and I Am Legend, like talking to things that aren't there.
Yeah. I mean, luckily this guy had like electricity and like things to do to keep him busy instead of like roaming like New York City like Will Smith does in the movie. You know what I mean?
Would be me. I'd be like, if I happened to somehow live, I'd just be wandering, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be so lost. Like, dude, what do I even do?
And, I mean, it was so impressive. It goes to show. Without full detail, I went to this museum with my family within the past year, and we went to this place that was like showing all the old pieces of like industrialism for like how people came to create things to be self-sufficient in like a society. And I was thinking like, man, if the world ended, I don't know how to use any of this stuff. There's so many like trades that are dead and gone that were needed to start a civilization from almost a scratch, like just dawn of new man kind of thing. But like I'm just watching this guy, I'm like, so incredible. He's able to find fencing. Like, I don't know how to do that. That would take me forever. I know it took him 3 years, but still, he was able to do that. He was able to like understand the whole like generator. Like, I don't know how to work generators. I don't know. I can do crops. Like, I can produce vegetables. That's not too hard. You just have to find the material for it and the seeds. Like, there's so many things that
that's
truly incredible to watch.
Well, that's the thing that's sad too. Is as more
as things become easier and easier.
As things become easier, like because like that. I mean, when our parents were kids, when they got cars, they knew how. Like, not like they could take apart a car and put it back together, but when they were a teenager, they're probably much more aware of like flipping up the hood and being like, oh, what's going on in here? Whereas like 90% of the people today are just like, I think this is how I check my oil, and like that's it. You know what I mean?
Much.
They would have no clue what to do in a situation like this.
I don't know how to properly care for cattle or raise them to be healthy animals for my consumption. I don't know how to
preserve them.
Yeah, I don't know how to cut down a field of wheat to like produce anything that comes with grains and like I am so clueless.
And he did that all on his own too. Like that'd be one thing in like Walking Dead style. Like you find a group
unit
and
of
you
people.
Become like, all right, like we find out who knows how to do what, organize tasks.
Well, I'll say one thing that was actually pretty cool in The Walking Dead, but it's way past when most people watched it at that point and most people fell off. There was a group of people that came and traded knowledge, like papers of like how to function in a like building back society. Like they would sell papers of windmills to like have energy and like plumbing ideas, which you'd think would be more easily accessible, but I guess not. I don't know. You'd think you could just go to somebody's house and find those papers or go to a Home Depot and learn about how to build a set, but...
You got any of that in this house?
No, I don't, but I'm saying like technically like you would think that people in like The Walking Dead or these scenarios can go and find those in like a building. Like, who's raiding those stuff? Maybe people would raid this stuff. I don't know.
They would, or the risk of, the zombies. That's the other thing too, is like just the risk of running into zombies to loot essentially is just super high.
We've just never had a real reset in history like that that's been needed to have to like go and scramble for those things.
Hopefully not. Not anytime.
I'd like to avoid that.
Hopefully
Honestly.
not.
Yeah, also, just, we didn't even really touch on this at the beginning. Ellie just, like, fucking stabbing that half clicker
over the tampons, hell
in
yeah.
the bottom of the shop. Like, what the, why?
Yeah.
So odd.
Just her kind of, you know.
She's too curious.
She's a weird
She's a bit
kid.
too curious. She said she journeyed into a mall with, like, herself.
In the outside the quarantine zone, like illegal to be there.
Yeah.
Like, she has a curious mind. She gets herself into things she shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Just like Joel's past. But and then Joel's pretty much just Joel. We didn't get a whole lot of movement with his character. Rough and grumpy, doesn't like her that much, and is still trying to disassociate. Doesn't want to go read the note. Doesn't want to go upstairs. Well, of course, who would? But
I mean, at this point, every relationship has been destroyed and burned of his, so, you know.
And I feel like the brother thing is not going to be too promising. The brother, I don't know how I feel about Tommy. He got in prison the night before. It seemed like he had habits that annoyed Joel. I mean, just the tiny things to pick at. The smoking in the car, the language in front of the girl. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I mean, he's managed to survive 20 years in this post-apocalyptic world.
Supposedly.
Well, I mean, at least up to 20 years.
Yeah.
So.
And we got the confirmation that he was in fact a firefly.
Right. Right.
We kind of had that idea because
that,
Marley, like he was like, Marley, you put my brother against me.
True.
But we got the confirmation like
he was a part of.
Yeah, he was actually in the Firefly organization.
I'm scared it's gonna be one of those like story plots you see where like the brother was never destined to be in the show. He's more of a plot device. He's always been dead since like episode 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious. It's certainly exciting to watch a show and have no idea where the trajectory could go, other than surviving.
That's why I kind of wish I was in your shoes a bit, because
me too.
I know me and Will both know a bit of the outline of how things may go.
Yeah,
me more so than Will, because he didn't watch it as recently as I played it.
Even with the gameplay that they showed at E3 for the second game, I mean that tells you nothing. It just shows older Ellie attacking like marauders. I learned nothing from that other than she becomes self-sufficient. I didn't really think the kid would die anyway. Well, I don't know. It's been years since the second one came out. Can't tell you what I thought of the first because I don't know anything about it.
And the show got confirmed for a season 2, which I'm assuming is just going to be the second game's plot televised. Which is
Are they making The Last of Us 3? Is that too spoilery to ask?
No clue. I doubt it.
Okay.
They might though. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I liked the little bit at the end about the 80s. Like this, what was it? It was the 60s, 70s for the little code that she found in the booklet, and then 80s is bad news.
Yeah.
And so it went off when there was no one attending to the computers.
Yeah, the whole 80s playlist was playing because it was like the worst news for Bill.
Yeah. Damn. And see, that's what's funny, because the first episode ended on the music playing. Joel never saw that it was... The girl just made it up. I thought that like she was testing him when she made up the song, because I don't think a song actually played.
You know, she was fucking with him. She looked in the Billboard charting songs and went to whatever 80s, and she like,
pretended like she knew the lyrics.
This song played, and he was like, oh,
which means
shit.
He left not knowing that there was actually danger.
I thought he actually did know.
No.
I thought that she did say that was what happened.
I think she was just prodding. She wanted to know the answer and see what his reaction would be. So he left not knowing the music actually ended up playing. Okay. So that's unfortunate.
Didn't understand that.
Yeah. I'm excited. On the post edit for the second one when they were talking about the clickers, when you had mentioned that there's a chance that one actually is real because Joel goes to Tess about the confirmation that those creatures might exist, and then they happened later in the episode about the split faced creatures.
Well, because she said split face communicates like a bat, or tries to see like a bat, and that's what clickers do.
That, and
that's
then
why I went,
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but then I understood what you meant later when you're talking about the ones where the spores come out, because they mentioned a bigger one too.
Yeah, big one that
they had
throws
teased.
spores at people, and they're like, "That's dumb."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not real.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see.
But then it's like the scariest enemy in the game.
Yeah.
This makes me want a Left 4 Dead show. That's all I want. Or a movie, Left 4 Dead movie.
Left 4 Dead would have to be a movie because it's just too
not enough content.
Yeah, it's just too run. It would be like, what was that show? Is it Zombieland?
That's a movie.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
It would be a very.
It would be like a.
It would have to be
Zombieland
Zombieland though.
Like I don't want it for the content. Rather, I just want to see a live adaptation of The Witch, which terrifies me to my core.
I would hate that so much.
I'm just thinking of special grade zombies because those ones are all pretty creative.
Yeah.
What Left 4 Dead character would you guys be? If you can remember.
Definitely not Bill.
Why not Bill?
I don't remember them.
I'll be the big dude with like the purple and yellow, polo.
Yeah.
Sports polo from the second game.
Coach. You'd be the
I'll be
big
coach.
guy.
Yeah, I'll be coach.
I think Will would be Francis, the biker.
Sure. I'll take it.
Francis.
I don't remember the characters, man.
You'd be the girl with the big old boobies.
Sure,
Every zombie
man.
game
I'll
that
be
ever existed.
fine. I'll be Zoe, dude.
Is there any other thoughts on episode 3?
No.
I really liked it.
Yeah,
I like getting lore that wasn't there before on a character.
Yeah.
And deciding whether or not I want to have it as like headcanon for game. Or take most of it as like headcanon for game or not. Yeah, it was a really fun episode. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. It was cool. I will say it's weird for the placement, just because, like you said, it feels like we're not even really in the show at the moment. To take us out of it seems odd. But regardless of the odd placement, it was still like really good.
Yeah.
It was almost like a
well acted.
It was like almost like a 10 out of 10 movies extreme, but like it was like a really good movie, like post-apocalyptic movie. Yeah. That I'm like, dang, they should have just taken that story and just HBO just make a movie.
HBO just do the Bill and Frank story.
Yeah. But make it like a full thing, you know?
Yeah.
Well, exciting stuff I'm sure is going to be coming in. So before we say goodbye, guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below your opinions and thoughts on episode 3. How you feeling about it? Will you turn this into your headcanon? Do you have any differing opinions on this versus the game? Let us know down in the comments, and we'll see you in episode 4. Punch it.
Wow.